Welcome back to Squawk on the Street, as I like to say, and has now been memorialized in a rap song. Everybody's got a SPAC and a dream. And, man, there's a lot of dreaming going on today, guys. Of course, we do point to it to a certain extent, at least, as an area of speculation for some of the market. But the issuance continues unabated. 11. And that's just my count today. 11 new SPAC IPOs getting priced. I won't go through all the tickers for you. Ranging, in size from 48 million share offerings to as small as 4 million share offerings, but 11 new offerings. And then, of course, we have the SPACs that are announcing deals. One to watch because, well, we've kept a close eye on this area overall. We talked about it a bit earlier, guys, is EV related. And, of course, we know SPAC and EV, really, you get things moving there, don't you? A SPAC called Decarbonization Plus Acquisition Corporation. Jim, Decarbonization Plus Acquisition Corporation is doing Hyzon. They're in hydrogen. I know you're focused on hydrogen. And in their presentation, they tell me the future of hydrogen, Jim, is now. It's now. It's not yesterday. It's not tomorrow. No, the future of hydrogen is now.
I wish it were. I had Lindy on last night, Steve Angel. They're the biggest in hydrogen of all kinds. There's gray, there's blue, there's green. Green is the holy grail. And it's just not economic yet. The price has to come down. South Korea is committed to it. We know that they'll support it. Our country is not committed to it. As a matter of fact, our country is probably one of the laggards.
They tell me fuel cell economics are driven by fuel costs, and fuel cell trucking is already cost competitive. That's what they're saying in there.
That's terrific. And if it were true, it would be even better. I mean, I had Steve Angel say that it isn't yet last night. I mean, what am I going to do? Lindy is the biggest. But the Chinese are committed. South Korea is committed. It's a great fuel, as he said, for forklifts. It does work right now. Amazon and Walmart really like it. If you believe, as I do, that it's for long-haul trucking, then you would do plug power. But, David, if it were really powerful, why didn't Royal Dutch, why didn't BP, why didn't they buy Plug Power and they had the chance? If you look at Plug Power, it's a much better performer than almost every other car company. I mean, every other company that could make it for cars. But they're not saying that it's going to be for cars. They compare it to the cell phone industry. So I love it. There's a note today about buy GM because of hydrogen. That is completely wrong. You buy GM because of electric batteries and Mary Barra's commitment to being carbon-free in the mid-2030s. But, David, hydrogen doesn't work right now unless it's supported by a government. And we do not have that. Be coming on later, I believe. Prices hydrogen, they say, is expected to decrease rapidly as green production scales around the world. He's going to use the 9 to 2. You're going to hear that.
Jim,
it's 9 to 2.
We've had so many of these CEOs come on who run these companies, many of them going public through SPAC, who've talked about their technology. I just wanted to listen, our viewers to listen to a few of the claims that we've, of course, questioned aggressively over the last few months. Take a listen.
The most telling metric of where any electric car company is today, there's a single metric, and that is efficiency. We can go well over 4 miles per kilowatt hour. This is world-class technology here in the US. Lucid's going to take the tech to the next level.
That's really what sets us apart, is we offer both battery electric and hydrogen electric. And then we do the grid buffering, so we help the grids buffer their grids, and that's how we get our energy so cheap to be able to broker back to the fleet.
What we're doing is enabling our customers to go further on a single charge, and also we have the best fast charging capabilities. Today, we're charging large capacity, large commercial vehicle batteries in 30 minutes or less, and we have a glide path to 15 minutes or less.
With our batteries, you'll be able to do a 15-minute fast charge. And that combination has never been done before. So the idea of a long-range battery that can be charged more rapidly really helps close the gap between electric cars and combustion engine-based vehicles. And that's what's exciting about what we're doing.
Somebody's going to win, Jim.
Yes. And here's the 3 battlegrounds. How quickly you can charge, how light it is, and let's not forget LiDAR. You want to have, in the end, self-driving, and that requires a 4th dimension that I had a company on last night talking about 4th dimension, being able to make it so you can send signals. Those were all, by the way, Audi's completely endorsed it. But, it's funny, in there you had Nikola, David. They had, in a previous video, another way to be able to power a truck.
Yeah, roll it down a hill.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, but Nikola's still out there.
No, they're
still
out
got
there.
Their plan.
Lordstown, I've had them on. QuantumScape had them on. I really like those guys.
We've had many of them on. Fisker we've had on as well. Obviously different. Some are making the automobiles, but a lot of them are focused on the battery and the efficiency of their battery technology.
David, to quote Shakespeare, Romeo, where art thou?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.